this year that you recruited. How soon do you start the evaluation process for Tennessee in the recruiting circles?
Recruiting or
Well, just across, let's go across the board with that question.
well, I think there's I think there's a bunch of guys here who some are younger, some are older. Like anything else, you mentioned the guys who went in the draft. I think Butch has done the same thing. The staff has done the same thing that we tried to do, and that's get people who fit your profile of how you want to play and how you want to represent the program. And I think there's a lot of guys in this program that I'm really excited to work with, more hands-on. And that was the way it was, in '97 we had one senior on the defensive line and three redshirt sophomores. So it was a young football team, but just like this group will play together. And the guys who, as they develop, I'm excited about that.
You mentioned the Oregon situation, how things kind of went south. What went wrong? Obviously, they had a really good defensive track record last year, notwithstanding. But what do you think went wrong this season?
Oh, there's always, every situation's different. I mean, for me, we had a great staff out there. Mark Helfrich, I have a ton of respect for, and the guys that we coached with. And there was a lot of it was the same thing that happened here a little bit with some injuries, and a lot of injuries up front, especially in the inside interior defensive line. But, we're just happy that we're at a great place and a great conference, and it's exciting for us all.
How similar is Bob's 4-3 concepts to what you like to play? I think you were trying to flip Oregon into a 4-3. That may have been
Right.
part of the problem. But in terms of your philosophy, how similar is it to what Bob Shoop likes to do?
I think we're pretty close. I think, as we've taken the last, I think I've been here 19 days or something like that, 20, going through the package and looking at what we want to install for spring. There's a lot of similarities in a lot of the things that we'll coach and then what we've coached.
You took a year off after Michigan. Was there a thought to kind of spending a year away, or did you kind of want to get right back on the horse?
No, I think it was something that you think about when you get fired, and so I just think it was best for us. Because believe me, there's always family decisions that always work out best. But I think moving forward and taking a year, doing a little bit of media work in the radio, which it was good in a lot of ways, and getting able to see some other people and what they do.
Coach, how does being a head coach, how does that help a staff that a position coach has as much head coaching experience as you have? How can that help either side of the ball or the entire program?
Well, I think it can help at times when different situations, and things that you've dealt with or been through. Hopefully, with the whole staff, but hopefully I bring a little bit different perspective at times, and I know Coach and I talked about that during the hiring process. So I think it helps because of the different situations and the different things that you go through. But I think Butch is pretty grounded, and really what I know of him and what I see of him on a daily basis, this thing's going in the right direction.
How much time have you spent with Coach Stripling, and has it been about learning the players, or has he been kind of hands-off and said, hey, you go, dig in and get yourself established? How have you guys kind of worked the transition?
Well, I think, transition-wise, because, again, Steve and I go back a long way also. And so there's always times, and I'm going to say, hey, tell me about this young man. Why, what's his home like, or whatever it might be. But from Strip is in such a vital role now, and you can really tell his influence, which is great.
You said you